This is Journey Through John, chapter 7, verses 32 through 36. A couple things to be aware of. At one point, the Pharisees are going to say to Jesus, where are you going? To the dispersion? Okay, what's this dispersion they're referring to? The dispersion, or sometimes today we call it the diaspora, and it still exists today, is the idea of the Jewish people not living in Jerusalem, but they're actually living out among the Greeks in Jesus' day, or they're the ones who've been spread all around the known world. And so just something to be aware of. Helpful term. And then something else to pay attention to. We're going to see that the crowd is muttering. We've seen this before, the grumbling, the murmuring, just a constant tie back to Moses in the Exodus and just how the people are responding to the work and the will of God. And it should just sort of be stirring in our mind a little bit. Let's go ahead and read it. And then we'll reflect on it a little bit. John 7, verse 32. The Pharisees heard the crowd muttering these things about him, and the chief priests and Pharisees sent officers to arrest him. Jesus then said, I will be with you a little longer, and then I am going to him who sent me. You will seek me, and you will not find me. Where I am, you cannot come. The Jews said to one another, where does this man intend to go that we will not find him? Does he intend to go to the dispersion among the Greeks and teach the Greeks? What does he mean by saying, you will seek me and you will not find me, and where I am, you cannot come? That should prompt some serious reflection for us. Jesus is saying, I will be departing back. I will be going back to the Father. I will be in a place that you will not be welcome, that you will not be able to be in, to these Pharisees. Why? Because they're not believing in him. That's this theme we see in John. And it says there's an urgency here. There is coming a time. There's coming a time when you will not be able to see Jesus if you are not one of his people. You will not be able to be in his presence. They're in his physical presence in this moment. But there's a much bigger reality playing out, and he's basically telling them, you're not going to be with me in my Father's kingdom. That urgency should compel us and move us and stir us in our hearts too. That should tell us we shouldn't be messing around with this. We need to be pursuing Jesus while we can. In chapter 7, he's been saying, my hour has not yet come. But when we get to chapter 13 and onward, it's going to say Jesus' hour is here. And so, don't mess around with this. It is really time to seek and find Jesus before it is too late. That's my encouragement to you. I think that's the encouragement we get from this text.